Hello, bonjour. Hello and welcome. Today it is March 23rd, 2020, and we're all self-isolating. Yeah, I thought I'd make a video because I have some extra time on my hands, and I guess I wanted to update some things because I haven't been on here for a while. I have a little list of things that I want to talk about, and the first thing that I would like to talk about is this plant. Basically, I got this plant for Christmas. It is a NY Kalanchoe. It's a plant, and it usually has these super cute little white flowers all over it, and they smell really nice, and I love it, and I got it for Christmas, but sadly it wasn't doing very well in the winter because it wasn't getting a lot of sun, and my room in the winter is usually really cold, and so I moved it downstairs where it was dying and all the white flowers were like all shriveled up. And my mom, in an effort to save it, took the like little plastic pot inside and put it in water so that it would get more water. But this type of plant is like partly succulent. It holds water in its leaves, so it really doesn't need a lot of water. And so this top leaf started getting a little water damage, so I took it out of that water and let it dry, and then I brought it back upstairs because the weather's getting nicer again, and my window here gets a lot of amazing light in the morning, and it's doing so much better now. Still no white flowers, but it has all kinds of like new growth and even some new little flower buds, which I didn't think it was gonna flower again for like at least a year because it was in really rough shape before, but it has little buds, and I wrapped a little scarf around it because it comes in this super cute like tin bucket, which is adorable, but I thought with it being next to my window, which is quite cold, the tin might get cold and then make the plant cold, so I wrapped it up in a little scarf so it'd be nice and warm and cozy. And I'm just so happy that it's doing well, and I hope we get flowers. I hope the weather doesn't change and make her suffer again. But I just love it so much, and I feel like I need to name it now. Not even in like a funny, cute way. I just feel like we've been a lot together and it needs a name, but I haven't thought of one yet. So I'm really excited about my plant. Also, right now I'm drinking some tea. And as a little treat for us, and by us I mean me, I have little chocolate chips in my pocket. Close that up. So right now the coronavirus is going around. Luckily, me and my family are all good and safe at the moment. We're doing our best to like wash our hands lots and not leaving the house, which is hard for me because I usually don't leave the house, but now everyone else is home too, so that's fun. But I was job hunting at the time, and it's not a good time to job hunt because the economy is down and no one is hiring anymore. So I might end up at like Walmart as a stalker because like those kinds of grocery stores are the only place that need more help right now because everyone's panic buying. So maybe I'll try applying to places like that. But I am a little disappointed because I had an interview set up. Basically, this is how it went because the coronavirus really came in quick, and basically like day 1 I applied, day 2 I got an email asking me to do an interview and I replied asking what time, and by day 3 I emailed them again to ask if we would even be doing interviews because just in those days the coronavirus had like escalated and our area was like really taking more measures to try and help things, I guess. So yeah, by day 3, the day after I'd been offered an interview, I got an email saying, sorry, we're actually temporarily laying off some of our staff and we're not hiring anymore. Ugh. Which I totally understand, but it's just, it was a good job and now I'm missing out. So I've kind of taken a break from applying now. I might apply somewhere today for a summer job because those are still, I think people are being optimistic and still advertising for those in hopes that things will be under control by then. But we'll see, I guess. Oh, but during my time off, I've decided to start playing more music, and there's this song, oh, what's it called? It's from the anime Your Lie in April, which is a fantastic, like, heartbreaking anime. Watashi no Uso. I don't speak Japanese, so I'm not sure how it's properly pronounced, but it's a really beautiful song, so I'm hoping to start learning that. I just need to get the sheet music. For this particular song, I want to like actually try to practice it properly, because there's this song that I have played on piano. It's a really pretty song by a composer named Joe Hisashi. He does the music for like the Studio Ghibli films. He's one of my favorite composers. The song is called One Summer's Day. Super pretty. I have had the sheet music for that song for like 4 years, and I can play it like start to finish fine, but it's not memorized, and I've been playing it for 4 years, like on and off. I'm not like a pianist, so I don't play that often. And there's often breaks in between, so I haven't been playing it for 4 years straight. I think I would get bored of it by then. But yeah, I've just kind of accepted that I just didn't learn it in a way that it will ever be memorized, because I think my muscle memory now is just to always check the sheet music. So with this song, when I learn it, I'm gonna practice it in a way that I will memorize it. So that way I'm not still looking at sheet music for it in 4 years when it should be memorized. That's my goal for that song. Oh, and my notebook. This is my notebook. I always try to have a notebook on the go, and this one I've had for over a year. Literally my 2019 New Year's resolutions are in this notebook, and like not even the first thing. So I guess I started this in 2018. Wrote all throughout 2019. My 2020 New Year's resolutions are in here, and now it's almost done. Look, whew, things falling out. There, this much. Oh, everything's falling out. This much left. Almost done, and then I'll get to start a new one, but I don't know, it's kind of exciting when you come to the end of a notebook. Yeah, it's clearly been through a lot. It's lost the entire spine, but all the contents inside are still safe, so it did a good job. I've also tried to read a little more, and I have this book, The Witcher. It's a fantastic book. Highly recommend. Not finished it yet. Pretty close though. I'm right here. So like almost done. I don't know if you could see that. The bookmark is kind of tucked in. There. Choot, choot, choot. Page 295. Literally kind of sort of in the middle of a chapter. Oops. I'm really enjoying it, but the truth is, I'll say it, it's too hard for me. I'm not, you know, in like school when you would have like your reading level and you had to get like books from the library that were in your level. So when you started it was picture books, and then it was like a big deal when you moved to the chapter books, and then an even bigger deal when you moved to the chapter books with no pictures. Yeah, in that like sense, this book is a little too hard for me. And I'm really, really enjoying it, but when I say it's too hard for me, I mostly mean like I can't read it when I'm tired because it's really wordy, and it just like I keep needing to reread the pages a million times if I'm tired. So I'm trying to read it during the day rather than like at bedtime. So it's been slow moving. I've been reading it very, very slowly and for like a little while, but I'm almost done, and it's honestly, it's good from the first page, but it gets better as you go. So I'm really excited to finish it off. It's really good. And for when that is done, I stopped into a used bookstore. Oh my gosh, I need some tea. I'm not used to talking this much at once. My throat is getting sore. But I'm really excited to talk about these books. I dropped into a used bookstore a couple of days ago, and they had hand sanitizer at the door. Like when you walked in, you had to like get a pump of hand sanitizer before you like touched any of the books, which is really nice and thoughtful. But I found this book. This is like the only reason I went in, because I thought the cover art was really pretty. Perchance to Dream. Oh, hello. Yeah, I thought the cover art was really pretty, and so I went in and picked it up. It was like in the window display, and I took it from the display and read like the synopsis and started reading the first couple pages. And I think it's really interesting because it's like written as a novel, but then has little like play script formatting in it, like when certain people speak sometimes, and it has, like, it's just really interesting and kind of theater and classic story related, so that's really cool. But turns out this is a sequel, and I knew that before I bought it, but like not when I first picked it up. The first book is called Eyes Like Stars, and so I bought it, came home, and ordered the first book online. But I was searching for the best deal, like on Amazon, looking for the used books, and I found one that would ship like pretty soon. And I was like, okay, I'll get that one. But then it didn't have free shipping, and the shipping was kind of expensive. And so instead I went and found one that had free shipping, and it like worked out to be cheaper because of that. And I was like, that's perfect. Add to cart, get it. But when I did that before purchasing, I didn't check how long it would take to ship. So that book isn't gonna get here until like May. I'm so sad because I wanted to read it so bad so I can get to this one. But no, I have to be patient. So I'll finish The Witcher, and we have lots of books in this house, so I'll read something else instead while I wait. But I was so disappointed because it seems really interesting. And I also know that this will be easier than The Witcher because it's recommended for like grades 8 through 12, so like a middle schooler could read it basically. So I know that it's not gonna take as long for me to get through as The Witcher has. Again, fantastic book. I'm just not smart enough for it yet. I was really discouraged at first when I was reading The Witcher to find that it was a little hard for me and I was like just not focused enough for it. Maybe it's not hard enough for me. Maybe it's just because lately my focus hasn't been very good, and so I just have trouble focusing on it because it is kind of like a, you know, it's a grown-up book, not a middle school book like this one. I really enjoy this. I'm going to keep reading other books until my level is back to this level and then reread it because it's that good. I'm just getting through it slowly. And I know that it's a whole series and everything, but I think I'm gonna like amp up my reading level, come back to this one, reread it, and then start like the series. You know, I just need to read a little more before I'm ready to continue with The Witcher. I feel like I just rambled. Oh my goodness, I need like a chocolate chip break real quick. Oh, that's all. Well, much like my pocket chocolate chips, we're finished here. I think that's all I have to talk about. That's my life update. I feel like I just talked very fast and a lot, but please understand, I don't talk a lot. I'm not used to monologuing about my life, but now here we go. It's documented. This is where I am right now. Mental health is pretty good. Having trouble focusing on things like this. Everyone's locked indoors. Here's the thing. I could talk more about the coronavirus, but it's not like I have a lot of followers. I have 7 subscribers, so it's not like a lot of people are gonna watch this. So if you are watching this and the coronavirus is still going on as you are, I really hope you're safe. Please listen to the government and healthcare professionals and distance yourself from others and take care of yourself and wash your hands a lot. I hope you're healthy and safe, but I feel like there's not much else I can say on the topic. Just be smart and stay inside, please. And if you're watching this long after coronavirus has ended or been taken care of and isn't considered a global pandemic anymore, I hope you're well and I hope you're healthy too. And yep, that's all. I want more chocolate chips. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. Oof.